It's a little close.
Might be.
Or we could do this. So it keeps the chat closer.
Still.
Is it evened up? Huh?
No.
No, I mean like. Okay.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I feel like.
What? Oh, I'm okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. Just angled a little bit too much?
Yeah.
Be all right though. This is closer than it was before, right?
Yes.
Like last night?
I can't even.
What?
Oh, you're coming out of the middle. That's why. I was like, why are you reaching so far?
Is it good? Hey Chad, how are you? Just getting set up here. Having trouble with the angles tonight.
Yeah.
I think it was a little easier with the small sauna, big sauna last night. Both of these are pretty big.
This thing is huge compared to that.
Portable sauna.
I couldn't imagine being in the one that you were in last night if that's smaller than the one I was in.
Yeah.
Compared to this thing, holy crap.
Bigger?
Yeah. I got a bar.
What?
I'm handcuffed to the bar.
Oh, you got it?
All right, now it's locked in. Oh, man.
You didn't use the bar last night?
There was a bar?
Uh-huh.
Then that answers your question. No, I did not. So what's going on, Chet? Anything exciting? How was your day going? Oh, going. Day's probably over at this point.
Maybe not. Could be on different shift. Yeah, there's a bar in here. It's black though.
Oh, got it. Little arrow for that.
What's going on, Mr. Tully? I don't feel like I'm squared up in here. The chair is not squared up with the head hole.
Hey, Cece, how you doing?
Just putting my bow tie on.
I like it.
How's your EMF, bro?
Oh, I definitely have low.
Well, you got red light therapy in that one.
I do. I'd like to take the camera and put it in here, but that'd be a little weird.
That's not. You think it's too close or we're good? How's the camera?
I don't know. Let's ask them. How's the camera, guys? Is that music too loud?
Oh, tell me now if it is. Now that I'm nice and zipped up. You seem tall. So is the seat?
I'm sitting so it is. Yeah, the seat height is.
Oh, you have a wooden seat in that one.
Yeah, I've got the wood under my butt.
What do you think about it?
I don't like it.
Yeah.
It's definitely not comfortable.
Yeah. What did he say?
Camera. Josh says camera's good.
Okay, thanks, Josh.
Mr. Tully, I used my doctor's Heavenly Heat sauna today. Tried to do good. It only did 25 minutes. Then did 10 minutes with heat only. 140, 135%.
That's good. That's perfect.
Music is a touch too loud.
Yeah, it kind of seems like it.
Yes, CC, this is one of the Therasage portables. Music gotta go, Dan said. Jeez.
Like all together, Dan? Jeez. You guys better play something.
We're just bouncing around.
We're just trying to find royalty-free something to have on in the room because YouTube flags everything. If you have like classic rock or any type of songs that it recognizes, I suppose. Anyway, what was Mr. Tully saying? So he tried a Heavenly Heat sauna at the doctor's, only did 25 minutes. Yeah, I think he was having trouble before though, Mr. Tully, with the sessions. I don't think it's the actual sauna. I think it's his pace. Needs a little slower pace. Take it easy. Start getting heat adapted. But how did you like the Heavenly Heat, by the way? Those were supposed to be good in newer years. Several years ago,
I was just going to read it. This model of Heavenly Heat is interesting. It only has one ceramic heater behind you and has a normal sauna heater as well. You can get it up to 170, no problem.
Oh, it's a combo. So it's got steam or dry electric and infrared. Cool. How'd you like it? Now I see what you were talking about. This one is the one that I'm in, has the adjustable foot pad. The foot pad is hot as hell.
Yes.
It doesn't need to be that hot.
No.
Why?
I don't know, but
Did you turn it down?
Last night?
Yeah.
No, I had it on 3. I actually turned it up.
Oh, okay. It feels the foot pad feels hotter than the rest of the sauna.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, but
the one you're in tonight, not like that.
not right now.
Okay. okay.
But you got to remember, you've been moving around with it unzipped, but your feet have been stationary. So
you check the controller on yours and make sure there's no foot adjustment.
yes, I checked it before.
It's fine.
Yeah. Yep.
What's CC? She said, is that Therasage? You already answered?
I did, yes.
Yeah, he's in the Therasage. I'm in the Synergy.
The one that I was in last night, right?
Yeah. So this was your first one. And were you ever in a portable sauna in your life before this?
No, I didn't even know these things existed before last night. Well,
you've seen them.
I've seen them in here, but I really didn't know what it was.
And this is you liked this last night?
Yes.
What was that?
An alien trying to jump out of my stomach.
You gotta get our iguana in there. A lizard.
Pardon me.
His sauna is probably old. The EMF is higher. Yeah, I can feel some weird things on the back of my head, but I don't know the EMF readings. Other than that, I like the heavenly heat. They're a little higher than they are these days. Isn't that what you did before? Hey, keep the don't forget about the foot towels.
I'm not moving my feet.
Mr. Tully says, I like the doors in the heavenly heat. They're surrounded with wood, so the door gets a really good seal. The other sauna I have is a used sunlighting. It has glass doors, leaks. Yeah, but as long as you get good far infrared coverage and get a good sweat, it's okay. It's actually better if you get some ventilation through the sauna than having like an airtight environment. So when you sweat out stuff, you have some breathability to it. But just my opinion. Hey.
Yes, sir. Okay, I'm back.
They had a question for you.
Oh.
You disappeared.
I'm back.
It says retracted. She was going to ask you, but then you were no longer.
Oh. I was just checking the VOCs. It's pretty intense down there.
Well, this is a dry episode. Let's get it kicking.
I mean, okay. So, interesting, the infrared light in here. I was under the assumption
the red light therapy.
Red light, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I was under the assumption that the heat was coming from that.
No, not at
but
all.
it definitely is not.
Zero.
It's coming from the sides.
Sides
so
and
like
back.
where your shoulders are,
Yes.
that's where it's coming from. I didn't realize that.
Negative.
So that's kind of what I was looking at.
It actually comes, it's concentrated halfway up on the sidewall.
Yeah.
The heat is accumulating by your shoulder.
I realized that.
Yeah.
As I was down there, it was getting warmer on my face, and I was like, okay, that's not the red light. That's on the shoulders.
Yeah.
Interesting. So.
What's Mr. Tully got?
Interesting. Breathability. I sweat in both really well.
That's all that matters. Breathable, not breathable. As long as you're sweating good, that's what counts. Man, there's a delay.
You watching me bob on mine?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
lively bunch we have.
Probably tonight. About 5 seconds. No, not even. It's.
There seems to be a hell of a delay in the chat.
No, they're just bored with us. They don't want to talk to us anymore. Listen, I'm just here for the sweats.
Yeah,
I feel like the foot pad in this one, though, is bigger and easier to stay stationary with.
I agree. And I feel like this foot pad is hotter than it needs to be. And I'm going to turn it down because it's going to burn my feet.
Stop being a baby.
Well.
You're right, Chet. Wetter is better. I haven't gotten there yet.
Where does Chet say that? How does it faster on? Wait a minute now. The chat, there is a lag, so it's faster for the users than it is for the admins.
Yeah, so the funny thing is that
what the heck is going
when I'm
on
not sitting in one of these things beside you and I'm just in chat,
yeah,
I can actually see what they're saying and responding before you do. So you're like 9 comments behind.
So you can see what somebody else says before I even see it, and you guys are back and forth.
There was a day where Mr. Tully was asking a question, answered it like 3 people down.
Yeah.
And
here it is again.
Question: the VOC's plastic smell. And
nothing.
There it is.
Now it pops up. Interesting.
A little intense for me in the do-it-yourself. I'm very skittish these days. I cannot take a headache on top of my head fog. I'm moving the lights to my glass.
Shower, I think he means.
Matt, do you think about the Hilo brand sauna? What do you think about the Hilo brand sauna?
Hilo. Like
Sissy Ash, what is do you have any more information on that?
Oh, like Tylo saunas? No, I don't. They're pretty similar to some of the ones I recommend. They just have a lot of glass in the front. There's not much wood. Like they don't have windows. They have floor to ceiling glass across the front. You're talking about those? If so, they have them in hot tub stores all over the place, but I don't have a lot of experience with them. The Radiant Health are very, very similar. I think the same people make the heaters and stuff for both. Just the design is different. There's a lot more wood in the other ones. Glass bathroom shower.
So it was glass bathroom showers. What are you saying he wants to move it to?
Oh.
Do you have any advice for putting lights in the shower?
Does the glass go all the way to the ceiling? Or is it vented on top? Delay.
A little bit of lag, yeah. I don't think people like watching us in these portables.
I don't think so. They're dropping off like flies.
There's about a foot on top.
Yeah, you're gonna have to seal that up for it to work really well, but you could easily just clamp them in there on something. You could use a floor to ceiling soap dispenser bar or whatever you call it, like the thing that goes in the corner and it clamps from the ceiling to the floor.
It's up to provider.
Give you a pole that's pretty stable, and then just clamp all your stuff to that if it's going to be temporary.
I like it.
Works.
Lots of poles and wood.
What's happening, Truth Provider? Good to see you.
Who are we missing?
A lot of people.
I mean, yes, obviously.
Attendance is low tonight. We're dry.
Speak for yourself, sir. I always get wet.
I'm starting to sweat. Look at my face.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't have exercised a little bit before coming up here.
What do you mean?
I was just doing a little bit of exercising down there.
You are not.
I was.
Like what?
Standing up.
Well, you sweat pretty good in this one last night.
How do you like the Therasage so far? I like actually the fact that there's a bar in it. I wish I would have known there was a bar in the one that I was in yesterday. That might have made a big difference in the heat being on my shoulders.
Why?
Just because it would have kept it out a little bit.
Oh.
So without the bar right here, the sides tend to come in, and I was having to kind of like hold them out. So I think that's where a lot of the heat was coming from, but the bar keeps it pressed out. Let's see your bar. Show us yours.
I'm going to let the heat out.
Just show us your bar.
It's too low.
That's, wow. It's not big enough. Whoa. Okay. Didn't see that coming. Mr. Tully said, my bathroom has a heater. I will run so the temp in the whole bathroom will be high. It's a waste of electricity, but I think I can get a sweat.
Yeah,
I've actually
work.
been in a bathroom like that. Have you been in one of those?
What?
A bathroom that has a heater?
Yeah. It'll work.
Sure.
There's other ways you can make it work too. I just don't know how much effort you want to put in. You can get an extra, okay. This is going to be a pain to show, but if this is the bathtub or the shower or whatever, and your glass is here, you've got a foot gap between the ceiling and the top of the glass. You can order another shower curtain pole, even though you don't need a shower curtain. You put it up against the tile on the other side, and you take a Reflectix blanket or something similar, drape it or tape it to the shower curtain, and then drape it over the glass to kind of enclose the top, then put your lights inside, and it'll heat up a lot more. You're basically making like a more sealed enclosure. But it's a little ghetto, but it'll work. We don't have it tonight, do we?
I'm sweating a little bit.
I'm sweating.
I was actually just thinking, man, I wish I had a bendy straw.
A what?
A bendy straw so I could reach my drink.
Yours is close. Look how far mine is. I don't know what I was thinking. I was trying to help you earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, where are the face towels?
Uh-oh.
They were right there.
Uh-oh.
They're in the DIY.
Uh-oh.
We're not getting wiped off tonight.
Oh, boy. I feel a sweat coming. Mr. Tully said, create a barrier.
I'm glad you can see that.
Was it a two-person heavenly heat? Truth provider asked Mr. Tully. Oh, what are you doing? Where are you going? Where are you going?
I want a drink.
I mean, I guess technically we could pull those up.
Again,
yeah.
or just deal with it. Since it was our mishap. Yeah, you don't seem like you're sweating as well.
I'm getting there. This is what happened last night, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because remember, I kept saying
14 minutes.
The heat wasn't coming up out of it. It actually does close off pretty good around the neck, especially a fat neck like mine. Mr. Tully said, I saw a portable sauna on Amazon that uses steam, similar box with head sticking out. but it heats with steam.
There's a whole bunch of them.
Just
be careful of the PVC vinyl enclosures. If you're having trouble with VOCs now, that's going to be really bad.
Chet wants to know about the first time that I used binders and what I experienced.
I think I've only given them to you once or twice, or not at all.
I was going to say, I don't think I've done any.
I may have given you some charcoal and a drink one time, but
you didn't tell me.
No, he hasn't really had much binders. We just joke around about it, keep things light and fun.
Karen said, do you install a red heat lamp bulb in your far infrared wood saunas for extra heat or near infrared therapy?
Both. Lively bunch tonight.
I don't know if that's the answer. Does that answer that?
Yeah. Do you install a heat lamp bulb in your far infrared sauna for extra heat or near infrared light therapy? Both.
Mr. Tully said, at Truth, I think technically it is a 2-person. It's approximately 36 by 48, and you get an in turn before you sit. It would be a tight 2-person.
Real tight. What's with my hat, man? Oh, see the music.
Yeah, see, I can feel the sweat starting to come down a little bit.
Now I'm starting to sweat pretty good.
Yeah.
I wonder if we're going to notice a difference.
After being in my sauna, oh God, too much. I lost it.
What do you mean?
That's what I meant. After being in my sauna this afternoon, I realized I not sweat. Sweat. Are you saying you don't sweat?
Autocorrect.
Yeah. Message retracted.
She swears?
She swears. Maybe she'll try again.
Who is that? Jessica?
Jessica, yeah.
She gets pissed off in the sauna?
Swears.
This damn thing. You got to liven us up somehow. Come on, give us a good story.
Barbara.
Chris will emulate.
Barbara Yodel. I hit Therasage on the left. Your left or my left?
Therasage black, Synergy gray.
This one. Therasage. And sometimes drape a towel over the top hole and sit inside of it. Any dangers in doing that?
What do you think, Chris? You just had your head in it before. She's saying, you go down in, I put a towel over you.
Oh. Is that what you're saying, Barbie?
Yeah.
So you get all the way inside and then put something over the top? That's not how I read that. So wait.
It is. That's what she means.
Okay.
You go inside, she puts towel over.
Yes, exactly. I don't like it. Very, very strong smell. And I don't like all that heat on my face directly like that.
I do. That's what I miss about being in the big ones.
On your face?
Yeah, like my head's not getting the same sweat.
I agree about that, but I don't like it on my face in particular. And you see this mop I got? Right. I don't have anything to point at. Tooth provider, Chris may not need binders if he has never exposed to lots of toxins. Yeah, I think that's the thing. We were actually talking the other day about that, and the only toxins that I've ever been exposed to is mat, so I don't think I really need binders right now.
Give time.
Yes, exactly, says Barbie. Jessica, after being in my sauna this afternoon, I realized I do not sweat from my lower legs or feet. Any suggestions to how I can get those pores open?
Soak them in hot water before you go in. Do air squats or some other type of exercise to increase the blood flow to those areas prior to sweating.
Boom. Got them. Wrap it in hot towels.
Barbie's totally inside?
I am totally inside of it and block the hole to keep the heat in.
Damn, that's serious.
That's commitment right there.
It is.
You are far more committed than I am.
Do you have the one with the red lights, or is it just dark in there? You need the horse helmet or the horse head. Dude, I'm sweating pretty good in this thing.
Yeah.
No, really, this one works pretty good.
Yeah, I
check it out,
Matt. I don't even want to show you right now.
Really?
Oh yeah.
So that one works as good as this one?
Yeah.
So far.
Well, the difference is that I actually have not opened it very much this time. Like last night, I don't.
Well, then do it the same. Do it the same as last night.
Well, I don't.
About the same, so you can compare. Because I want to know what you think, instead of just me checking these things.
Mr. Tully said steam-powered sauna. The heat from the steam is okay, but the cheap plastic potable box is dubious. Lots of VOCs either way. I think to do it yourself. Well, hold on.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with what he's saying. Wow, she uses it in the dark. Try to get to 160 degrees. Well, the air temp on the thermometer of these things, all of them, even the wooden ones, it's not really accurate. You want to be close to the heaters, and you want to be, dousing your body in as much far infrared as you can. But I wouldn't worry too much about the air temperature on the controller, because the way that it's calculated, it's not exactly accurate. That's why the infrared saunas that say they go to 170 don't really go to 170.
Mr. Tully said, Chris, I'm jealous of your body toxic level. If I stayed in a sauna for over 40 with no binders, I'd be in a hurt locker.
Yeah.
Up until recently, I used to take really good care of myself, and I feel like maybe that had something to do with it. I don't know.
Man, I don't think I was sweating this good in that little one last night, was I?
No, you definitely weren't.
It's been 20 minutes, and I'm like,
Yeah.
This is bigger, though. Like, there's a lot more room for me in here.
Yeah.
But I'm sitting lower.
You are.
It's a weird seating position.
It's more comfortable, though. My butt's going numb.
Because of the
With
wood.
this wood chair, yeah. But again, so like I am.
But that tent is huge. Look how big. You can't tell from the camera, but it's.
I mean, you can tell that it's bigger than that one. You can see that.
Yeah, but you can't tell that it's deeper. Like it's 2 inches bigger all the way around.
That's what she said. Cece said, "Bat, I like to feel the heat on my head as well. However, does it work if you don't sit on the chair? Or how does it work if you don't sit on the chair? Probably spread the towel and sit on the floor. Not sure how it was designed."
Well, it's designed to be used like this. But yeah, you take the chair out and just sit on the floor if that's what you want to do. I don't condone or recommend or doing anything that they don't design the sauna to do. So,
Cece, I'm going to go ahead and say that, quite honestly, it's not a good idea, especially with the heater on your feet.
well, wait, if Jessica does it, or
On a chair, though,
I don't
she
know.
goes in. That doesn't necessarily mean she's sitting on the floor. That's not Jessica, by the way. It's Barbie. Barbie
does it.
when you're inside, are you sitting on the floor? Are you sitting on the chair? You're just small enough to actually get inside comfortably. Karen also said, how many times a day should you use binders to detox?
Depends.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's interesting.
Twice, maybe once. It depends.
Once or twice, Karen. Mr. Stoley said,
Hard question to answer.
I have a similar question to Karen. I am taking 2 tablespoons of zeolite and 1 tablespoon of Russian paste. Oh, okay.
The stuff you try to read.
Yeah. I just autocorrect. Is that okay? How long should I do that for? A month? Can it hurt you?
I have to read it again. I don't want to say yes or no without like really paying attention to it.
Mr. Tully has a similar question to Karen. He's taking 2 tablespoons of zeolite and 1 tablespoon of the Russian paste. Is that okay? And how long is it okay to do so if it is okay? Can it hurt you?
No, not that combination. But if you start adding like bentonite clay, activated charcoal, and you're not doing other things and you're not supplementing, you're not watching your gut, taking probiotics and things like that, it can be very drying to the intestines. The zeolite and the Russian paste, the Enteros gel, is pretty mild though compared to those. So I think you'd be all right for a month with that. And then I would switch it up or take a break. And it would be a good idea at least 2 or 3 hours away from all binders to take your other supplements if you're doing probiotics or just things to keep your gut in check. You don't have to take a bunch of supplements. If you like fermented foods, eating some fermented foods would be a good idea. Do you want me to help you real quick?
No, it's fine.
No, I'll help you get that because it makes a difference. I just did it. It's not that bad. But I need you to grab your water.
Yeah.
I'll take this.
So while we're doing that, I will say that something that I noticed while I was trying to grab my drink the first time around, just flick it on the floor, it's fine. I slightly burned myself on the bar.
Yeah, it's pretty hot. Is it metal
And
now?
it's, I think it's a plastic, like a hard plastic, but I definitely wasn't expecting it.
Yeah.
And didn't even think about it when I went to try and put my hand out to grab the drink, and it's really hot. It heats up pretty good. So Barbie said on the floor on a towel, cross-legged. So yeah, there you go.
I mean, it's fine. I've done crazier things, but we can't be recommending people.
No, we recommend how it's recommended to be used. Truth provider said, Karen, that depends upon your how toxic you are. CC, wow, Barbie, what model do you have? Therasage or Synergy? Therasage, CC. Yeah. Mr. Tully. Oh, Barbie said Therasage 360 looks like the one that we're using. Mr. Tully said, thank you. What are examples of harsh binder combinations?
Things that'll make you constipated. or activated charcoal 3 times a day for 6 months. Anything like that grabs a hold of everything that has no intelligence to it whatsoever. So you're talking about stuff that can dry out the. Most people are already dehydrated, so you got to watch out for the drying effect. And then if you're talking about things that just latch on to everything, you're going to take good stuff, bad stuff with it. So if you do that for a long period of time and you're not replenishing, you got to watch out for that. So I mean, there's a million different combinations, but really it's the length, the duration, the dosage, all that stuff. The best thing you can do is just listen to your body. If you overdo it one day or something, or it starts impacting your bowel movements, or anything funny starts happening, you need to adjust, back off, take a break. It's kind of like, you know, getting adapted to the sauna. Your heat tolerance is very similar. And a practitioner is great, but a practitioner, you know, unless you're going to see them every week, you really have to watch, you know, you have to watch out for yourself also.
Thank you. What do you think of lead and bentonite clay?
Lead and bentonite clay? Well, I mean, notoriously, there's certain binders and chelators that work great for different metals, but I wouldn't say that bentonite clay is like anything special for lead versus, you know, something else necessarily. It depends on what you're using to mobilize it too. I think bentonite clays are really good all-around intestinal binder. It's not as it works great for most people, for the majority of folks. If I was going to give Chris something tonight, I'd probably give him bentonite clay. Put it to that way.
Does bentonite clay have lead in it?
Oh, sure. They can be contaminated if you buy some cheap stuff. Don't know where it's from. All of those things do. Just do a Google search for contaminated zeolites. Some of it's false marketing propaganda. Other stuff seems to have some validity to it. So yeah, you got to watch I mean, just like the supplements that we take, multivitamins that are contaminated, all this stuff, you got to watch it. What?
Just listening.
Man, this thing is hot.
Devil in the details. What brand you like?
Huh?
What brand do you like?
He's talking to you.
I don't.
Oh, not the portable saunas?
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
I mean, Mr. Tony, what are you asking
clay?
about? The bentonite clay or the portable sauna? Are you asking me or Matt?
He's probably talking about, I can't remember the name of it. Yerba Prima or something like that is the one I like right now.
For you, bentonite
If you just
clay.
Google Matt Justice Amazon, there's a list of them.
Get detoxinated. Mr. Tully, remember to not use metal.
I like
dose to bentonite or zeolite.
Mr. Tully, unfortunately, I like bentonite capsules right now, so I don't have to taste the mud in between my teeth when I mix it up.
CC said, Barbie, thanks for your response. But how long did you sit on the floor on a towel? I'm concerned about EMF. Did you get a good sweat? I know the model is not designed that way, though. Truth about Matt, are you able to run both of those portable saunas off one 15-amp circuit?
Yes.
We have 5 of them plugged in currently.
No. The other ones are unplugged. I'm sweating good.
I'm sweating pretty good, yeah.
This is hot.
I like this one. This one's giving me more of that full body sweat that I was talking about last night that I didn't feel like I was getting.
Uh-huh.
And I think it's because that bar keeps it spread out and off of me.
Mm-hmm.
So like a lot of the heat is actually getting my legs, my waist down a little bit.
Devil's advocate. So does it work better, or did you just not use this one right? Because I'm sweating my ass off in here.
I believe it could have been that I wasn't using it right, but also remember I was sweating like a pig. So yeah, you got a pretty good river sweat. I mean,
it's not bad. It's better than before. The lighting in here is terrible for this too. It's 29 minutes. Nah, it's still not like the wooden one though, is it?
No, it's definitely not. Thank you, Dan. I'm using a plastic spoon until I find a wood one. Truth Brighter said, Dan, that's a good tip. CC Chris, so Therasage is the winner. Honestly, I can't say what's a winner after using each one only one time, just because I don't have enough experience to really know what I'm looking for.
Make him sweat.
I'm sweating profusely with both of them, to be honest. So for me, either of them works.
What's Barbie saying?
I have an EMF meter and the Therasage is near 0. I sit on the floor on a towel with a towel around my neck and head I do 45 minutes. Normally I do it mostly to avoid sweating on the sauna. Well, that seems to be
Near zero.
a thing.
What kind of EMF meter you use?
Well, I'm gonna let you handle that one.
No, we'll let it be. No reason to worry about it. You already have it. It works good. Can't perpetuate fear, man. All right, I turned the foot thing down. It's burning my feet.
Tri-field meter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just need a break on the shoulders. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It
See,
accumulates
okay.
at the top.
I told you, but see, I'm not getting that in this one.
You will. Just takes a little longer to go.
I don't know.
It's bigger. Same amount of heaters. A little bit larger.
Matt, how do you wash your sauna cap? We don't.
Washing machine.
Dang. We just buy a new one every night. I have Amazon on speed dial.
Pretty much.
I'm curious.
I don't feel like I have it tonight, man. I feel
Oh yeah, look at that.
I don't know if I feel weak, but
Can you see?
yeah, but you look like that last night.
Well, I know. I'm just saying. That's my point. Is that I sweat good in all of them.
Yeah.
I'm just a good sweater. That's all it is. I'm a good
Chris,
sweater.
you're supposed to say
Wetter is better.
that one works much better, especially
no.
with the red lights in the
Wait.
front, and you should spend more money.
Use promo code MacJustice. You get $500 off.
There's no
and-
promo code. I'm not even selling them.
Oh, well, never mind. Don't buy one then.
That's what they want you to say.
Buy the DIY. What?
You know, if we were doing a webinar.
I'd be doing awesome. Yeah, I know.
No, if we were doing a webinar, that would be the pitch. You know, at the end.
Elevator pitch.
What did she say?
Boom. Deputy Do just hopped on. Matt, you have mentioned heat shock a few times. Maybe I missed the explanation of what that is. I'll let you go on that one. And then
Heat shock, like we're not getting right now. The best thing to do is to Google it a little bit and familiarize yourself with the terminology.
all right, guys. So we came up with a company name and slogan earlier. Well, by we I mean me. And Matt shot me down.
Is this the same shit from before?
What I sent you earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why am I not allowed to say that? One hard, one soft. Oh, that's your food order.
Maybe if your chair was lower, your shoulders wouldn't get uncomfortable with the heat. Oh, with the hot material covering the shoulders. That is true. We are sitting at different levels. Like you're a lot higher. Why?
So ironically enough, truth provider, I'm not as hot today as I was yesterday on my shoulders.
And that one's wider
and
bigger.
And I'm sitting higher on this one. So I guess maybe that could be it.
I don't know.
Being higher, I'm not at the level. I don't know. I mean, I guess there could be truth to that as well.
I'm sweating like crazy though. Or I'm just having a hard time. I'm weak today.
Matt can answer that one, CC. Okay, no, it's not adjustable. It's a wooden chair, so I didn't really think so. It's just kind of one size fits all.
It's just a chair that comes with it.
That's what she said.
It's pretty hard though. I don't really.
All right, guys, we need your input here. If we were to start our own sauna company, and by we I mean Matt, what do you guys think of the name Sauna Justice?
Oh, that's original.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, it's better than Therasage.
Oh man.
Okay, so moving on. They don't like that one.
I think you've thought about this all day, haven't you?
Yep.
What?
Prosonic?
What's that?
Barbie, what is Prosonic? Is that what you're saying we should name it? Ocean. Oh, I do like that.
River sweater.
That's just weird. Ocean sweat. All right. I need to go copyright that tonight.
You got a slogan there, don't you?
Yeah, I don't know if I want to read it though.
Did it lost its appeal?
No, it didn't, but you told me I wasn't allowed to.
You can do whatever you want.
I like Sauna Matt better. Sauna Matt. That sounds like you're gonna step and poop all over him. I like Prosonic.
Liquid IV.
Lake Sweat, Truth Provider? Come on. The website is still available. Which one? All of them. Ocean Sweat?
CC?
Oceansweat.com?
She been looking up websites? Oh no, we looked up a website one night, didn't we? For somebody. Was it her?
Maybe.
Oh.
I can check with my daddy. What am I checking with my daddy about? Oh,
Daddy.
Go Daddy. I'm sorry. All right.
Hey, check with your daddy.
Ocean Sweat.
Are you stunting like your daddy?
Stunting like my daddy. CC, go ahead and check it out. See if it's there. If so, lock it in. We got you. Oh. CC checked. For the other one. For the other one. The other day, whatever it was. We don't remember what it was. Can you remind us what it was that you looked for the other day?
Oh. It's like 38 degrees outside. We could just go cool down out there.
It's not anymore. It'll get cooler. I don't think it's getting into the 30s tonight, though.
35 minutes. We gotta look off. We gotta log off soon.
All right, guys.
We're losing our luster too.
Yeah, a little bit.
We're being lame tonight.
I mean, it's like you said, though, like, especially with these, there's not a whole lot we can do when we're stuck up to our necks.
You mean that literally?
A little bit. All right, let's see what we're working with here. Oh, the bar. Oh, look, we just got 3 more people. We said we were leaving.
I told you, 35 minutes, everyone wants to participate. Say you're going to leave, YouTube all of a sudden pushes it.
Nope, you can't really see it. It's there, though.
What?
The sweat.
Yeah, I look the same.
There we go. There's a good sheen.
It's not like the wooden one.
That's just because you like the wood.
Oh, you were too bored.
All right. Guys, we're going to go ahead and log off. If anybody has any questions, let us know now.
Let us know now. Before it is too late. Whew, it's chilly.
We're going to do the cold plunge, right? Mr. Tully said, thanks for the live stream. Thanks for taking all my questions.
Of course, that's what we're here for.
Good night, Truth Provider. Just checked again. The domain is available. Which one, CC? So confused.
Ocean Sweat.
Ocean Sweat?
Truth Provider says Lake Sweat. Barbie says Pro Sonic. I can see it now that I'm closer. Easy. Good to see you, Chet.
Man, we only made it up to 14 tonight.
Yeah, we weren't entertaining tonight at all.
Ocean Sweat, yeah. Let's go take a look at it. All right, guys. Have a good night.
You got to hit end.